Hey everybody, so it is Saturday and let me tell you, I woke up to a beautiful Saturday. Some sort of cold front came in. I don't know, I woke up, it was like 65 in the house, and yeah, but I gotta say it felt great. So I decided to go out to the junkyard and collect a few things. So I'm on my last video I was saying that I was going to go with the Corvette regulator and all that stuff. Well, I decided against that. So okay, so what I have going on here, I'm gonna leave this right here, and I'm gonna keep using the hose. I'm gonna replace it, obviously, but I'm gonna use some more permanent clamps that clamp onto here. Not these little worm clamps here. Let's see here. I still have to get in there and replace the pump itself. I tried to find one for a flex fuel out there at the junkyard, but it was just impossible to get something out there because the Tahoes have no access from inside, and if there was a bed missing for one of the trucks, so was either the gas tank or the fuel sender. So I was not able to get any of that, so I'm probably just going to order one of those new since it's not that expensive. So I got this right here. I got this for about $5. So it was a little bent. I had to do a little adjusting to it. It's still a little, probably needs just a touch more adjusting, but I'm going to attempt to use barbed fittings right here, and I'll power it up and get pressure to it, let the pump power up, when I get the right pump, and then I'll be able to tell if it's going to hold it, right then and there. And it'll be right there at the top of the motor, so I can see it. It's not going to be that difficult to get to. All right, everybody, so this is what I got going on. Most people will not agree with me by doing this, but I will say that this is only temporary. I really just want to hear it fire up. I believe it should be able to handle idle no problem, at least the pump that I have right now, because I still got to wait on the new one. But I believe that these lines will do the trick. So as you can see, they come from down there, they come up and they go up into back there, and as you can see, the fittings that I am using are quite secure. They're not going to come loose, none of that. So unfortunately I only had a few of them, so I didn't put any back here, but that's such a small area. I'm not too concerned, but I'm hoping that right now I can turn the key to the run position and at least hear the pump turn on. That's my thoughts, at least. So let's see if that's the case. All right, let's see if this fuse relay is gonna work here. I don't hear no pump going. I wonder if that battery somehow died. All right, so I had forgot that I had a couple of wires that were disconnected, so let's see. Still don't hear no fuel pump though. I wonder if it's getting voltage, or at least part of it's getting voltage. Let me check that real quick. All right, so if you know anything about these LS computers, and what most computers do is if you're not starting it, if it doesn't register that you're actually starting it, it'll shut off the connection to the relay, and so it's only on for about 2 seconds, I think, at most. If you listen quietly, here, let me get you a little bit better shot. Yeah, if you listen quietly, you can hear it. Yes, I have fuel. Hey everybody, excuse the wind, it's a bit windy today, but so I started filming yesterday, and as the day progressed, as I was filming, the thought on how the video was gonna go changed, and so I was gonna edit it yesterday, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and take this video a different direction. I wanted to save this for October, but I just can't wait. So October will be something else, or October 23rd I'll do something else special. But I'm gonna work on getting this thing started today. So that is my goal today, is to at least get to a point to where I could start it. I'm going to attempt to. I'm going to turn that key, and I'm hoping that it does stuff. I don't have to get much. All right, so I got some stuff. So I spent like $8 getting these right here. They're used, obviously. This one, it's not that bad. So yeah, those are all used. I got me a relay harness for that relay that I have over there, a relay socket, whatever. I still needed to replace the oil filter, so I got a new one of those. All this oil was on you know, this was on the sale, you know, that they have that little sale at AutoZone. Yeah, so I got all of that for like $22. So I still gotta get some spark plugs, because I was gonna buy some new ones. I still gotta get some spark plugs. I was gonna buy some new ones, but yeah, it put the price a little bit higher than my budget for this week. So but I'm still gonna go get some. I'm gonna go back to pull apart, because I can get them for about $8, about the same, because it's the exact same price as what I paid for those wires. And the vehicle I got them from, I can remove every last one of those from, because they were all still there, so I can get every single one of those from there and just clean them up, and hopefully they're still good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put in what I got, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. All right, so I've been working so hard on this. I honestly don't know what I have filmed and what I have not filmed, honestly. I said honestly twice there. But check it out. Got me a fuse for my crank. It needs a little bracket or whatever, but I was thinking it would just go sit right over here with that. And these fuses, this is for the fuel pump and for the crank wire. And then, you know, have that powered by the ignition wire. And honestly, the only thing I'm lacking right now, let me go up front here and show you a little more. Let me show you a little more what I got going on here. So got my plugs and wires. I need to find something to plug that oil dipstick until mine comes in, because I've looked all through the junkyards, and all the ones I keep finding are busted, where people have just tried to rip them off, or they're just not there. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and get me one online. Not this paycheck, obviously I don't have the money for that, but next one. It still doesn't have a belt, so, but it doesn't have any hoses, so that's not a big deal, because there's also no alternator, and there's no power steering, or the power steering is not even hooked up. So I don't really need a belt right now, so I'm not too worried about that. And it's not gonna run but for a minute, but it's not gonna run today, unfortunately. But I am gonna get as much squared away as I can, and tomorrow I will be attempting it. I don't know if it will. I have to hook up some vacuum line stuff, basically things like, you know, like this right here. I have this vacuum line right here that I'm gonna have to hook up. Then I have this line right here that's actually supposed to go over there to the PCV valve, but what I think I'm gonna do is just cap off one of these, because I don't have a PCV valve for back there, which I could probably get one tomorrow. So if I can get one of those tomorrow and I have the line, then I'm gonna do that. That I'm just gonna run to my, honestly I think I'm just gonna run it to my vacuum canister, and then I'm gonna hook up, I might put a T in there, and then the T can go to this right here, and then yeah, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I still gotta figure that one out, but I could still crank it with that, with all that stuff like that. It just have really high idle. Let's see, I gotta get some fuel for it, and I don't feel like, I'm losing light anyways, and I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow, so where I have a little bit more light, because I could probably power through it if I had a bunch of light and everything, like a shop. I could get it started tonight, but I don't have a shop, so I'm just gonna have to wait But tomorrow, it is definitely attempting to start. I might even get it to where it'll idle. I'm not 100% sure on that. It all depends on whether or not I can feel some, take care of that, and fingers crossed. But yeah, look forward to the video tomorrow. I should be able to upload it tomorrow. So if it ain't tomorrow, it's gonna be the day after that. So check it out.